By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now. Bengals game day is so close, you can almost taste it. Bengals watching. Better with Pepsi.
You know when you reach that age where everyone and their mother won't shut up about their credit scores, yet it seems like no one really understands what's so special about those 3 random numbers? That's because credit scores are meaningless, unless you have Credit Karma to show you how to use them. We use those 3 random numbers, plus your financial profile, to help you find your next opportunity. Like a more rewarding credit card, a game plan that helps you pay down debt faster, or a personal loan to help you save more on interest payments each month. Cha-ching! Download Intuit Credit Karma today to get started.
At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
Welcome to the Two-Footed Extra Pod. This is our quick hit show where I'll unpack the latest news and gossip, plus rumours in the world of football. This show was brought to you by our friends over at Liberty Shield. Did you know that Liberty Shield's VPN service not only keeps your data safe, but can also help you bypass government blocks on IPTV streaming? When connected to Liberty Shield, your internet activity is encrypted, meaning your ISP can't see or block those crucial live football streams when you sit down to watch. It genuinely is the ultimate solution for staying connected and never missing a match. Right now, you can save 25% by using the code EPL25OFF. That's EPL25OFF at checkout. All caps, no spaces. Oh, and one more thing. For more in-depth analysis on the biggest talking points from around the world of football, don't miss my main show, the Two-Footed Podcast, with new episodes dropping every single weekday. And if you want more from EPL Index, don't forget our Tad Predictable preview show or the Final Whistle review show recorded immediately after the big Sunday match. Now, let's crack on. What's good, boys and girls? Two-Footed Podcast. Today is Thursday, the 24th, and this is the extra part of our pod. And what we're going to do very quickly is just recap what took place in last night's Champions League. If you didn't watch, or if you were busy or whatever, we had Atalanta 0, Celtic 0. Good result for Celtic. Brest 1, Leverkusen 1. I think I called a draw on that one. Good result for both teams, I think. Liverpool went to Leipzig and won 1-0. City spanked Sparta Prague 5-0 at home. Took them a while, but eventually they got going. Barcelona 4-1 winners over Bayern Munich. I did say maybe a Hansi Flick masterpiece. He spanked the arse of Vincent Kompany. Shock of the night for me, Atletico Madrid 1, Lille 3. Red Bull Salzburg 0, Dinamo Zagreb 2. Benfica 1, Feyenoord 3, and Young Boys 0, Inter Milan 1. So Liverpool and Aston Villa, the only 2 teams after 3 games with full points. Now, you're looking for some football to watch today. It's too late for you to watch the early kickoffs in the Europa League. So I'll just give you the 8 p.m. You get Fenerbahce United, Tottenham AZ Alkmaar, Lyon Besiktas, Athletic Club de Bilbao, Slavia Prague, Anderlecht Ludogorets, Malmo Olympiacos, Porto Hoffenheim, which I think is probably the game of the night, Twente versus Lazio, and Rangers versus Steaua Bucharest. And then also tonight we have the Conference League, and again, it's too late for the early kickoffs, but in the 8 p.m. you get Paphos versus Heidenheim, HJK Dinamo Minsk, Mlada Boleslav against Lugano, the New Saints against Astana, Olympia versus Lask, Real Betis Copenhagen, Baka Polo and Legia Warsaw. Molly is going bananas for reasons known only to Molly. 4 people have been arrested over an alleged racist campaign against Vinicius Jr., which is horrendous that they've done this, and good enough for them. And I hope the book gets thrown all the way at their heads. There is a piece I want people to read, but it's a tough piece. It's on the BBC website, written by Daniel Austin and Natalie Perks, and it's entitled, "It was a relief when my ex-footballer husband died after CTE." And I want people to go and read that book, read that article. I really do want people to read that article. It is very, very tough to get through, but it is eye-opening. I will be back after the break with the gossip.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices. Plus, extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with points. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Right, welcome back. So let's jump into today's gossip. And the headline piece: Manchester City are eyeing a move for Victor Gyökeres as a long-term replacement for Erling Haaland. Gyökeres is exceptional. He would do well at City, no question. Former Barcelona boss Xavi wants to take Rafinha to Old Trafford if he replaces Erik ten Hag as manager. This is what's known in the industry as garbage. Okay, this is just straight up lies and nonsense, so pay no attention to that sort of stuff. Manchester United's Brazilian winger Anthony could be offered a route out of Old Trafford by Ajax, but the Dutch Giants are said to have some reservations about the deal. Well, first of all, I don't think they could afford him. I think that would be one of the problems here. They also know he's a terrible set of lads, so why would they want him back? But this piece also marks him down as 27, and Anthony is 24 years of age. United are willing to let Anthony leave on loan in January and have been contacted by multiple Premier League clubs about his availability. I will also call nonsense on that one. That's from Goal Brazil, which means it's his agent spoofing. Aston Villa are set to offer Oliver Ziyech a new contract amid reported interest from Arsenal and Brighton. I said this yesterday. I thought that was what would happen. Barcelona are tracking River Plate's 16-year-old Argentine attacker Felipe Esquivel. Okay. Don't know much about him, to be honest. Real Madrid are planning to offer Liverpool right-back Trent Alexander-Arnold a contract in the region of 14 to 15 million pounds a year until the 29-30 seasons. That would be a 5-year deal at 280 to 300,000 a week, which is about what Liverpool are going to offer him anyway. It's called offside though, so it's probably trash. Barcelona and Arsenal are both firmly interested in Jon Duran, and the Gunners could be better placed to sign him. He's just signed a new contract, so neither club will be signing him. Newcastle are willing to listen to offers for Joe Willop. It is Ekram Konur, who's not a real person, so throw that one in the bin. Pep Guardiola has asked Manchester City to pursue Castello Luqueba. I 100% think this is nonsense because they already have Aki and Guardiola, who are the same profile. So I just don't think there's truth to that one. Real Madrid are also eyeing the player who's also attracted interest from Liverpool and Manchester United, and he's believed to have a £75 million release clause in his new contract, but apparently it can be paid in installments. Jordan Henderson is set to see out the season with Ajax, even though he has not yet found a home in Amsterdam and is keen on a move to Sunderland. Well, you see, now that he's been out of England a certain length of time, he can go back in January and not get hit for taxes, which is the whole purpose of why he went to Ajax. He'll end up at Sunderland. There's no doubt. But yeah, probably next summer. Although if they're in a good position like they are at the moment, like this is the thing: does he wait till the summer? If they get promoted, will they still want him? Because I don't think he's good enough to play in the Premier League anymore. So that's an interesting one. If he goes back and he's part of the playoff push, that would probably mean a lot more to everybody. Manchester United are targeting a trio of young players, a trio of young players, including River Plate's 17-year-old midfielder, Franco Mastantuono, who is exceptional. Now, this is a Tom Webber exclusive. I don't know who Tom Webber is, but it's Football Transfers, which is utter trash. Sphere Naipan of Rosenborg and Chris Rigg of Sunderland is the other one. Chris Rigg has been looked at by all the top clubs. Brighton are set to battle Eintracht Frankfurt for Red Star Belgrade attacking midfielder Andrija Maksimovic, with the 17-year-old Serbian international reluctant to move to Liverpool or Manchester City so soon in his career. That sounds like a smart kid who wants to ensure that when he makes his move, he's going to play regularly. The only thing I would say to him is, look at the ridiculous talent at Brighton. It's not an easy path to getting in the team at Brighton. And Brighton will also hold out for a much higher price on your next move than Eintracht Frankfurt would. And the Bundesliga might just be a little bit easier for you, stepping from the Serbian league. Stylistically, pace-wise, I think that league might fit a little bit better. And then the Premier League. I think that would be the better path for him. Anyway, that's going to do me for today, folks. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.